Hello all, welcome back to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown, of course, game operator and narrator. So we are ready to jump to the next sector, but we have some ideas on what we want to get done around here before we make that jump. We're sitting pretty, which is kind of a catch-22, I guess you could say. Everything's been patched up. We kind of want to get, well, we're not going to get our waste disassembler online here in time, which is kind of an unfortunate thing. I could kick out a shield generator, but in reality, if I was going to do anything with those, getting a metaphasic shield generator up and running would probably be ideal, especially with combat advancing as quickly as it has been. So we're going to focus on that. I also want to get another laboratory online if I can. I talked a little bit about that. I think it require, yeah, that's a waste disassembler. Just need more duranium. We could disassemble one of these shield generators. And ideally we go ahead and move this battery 2 down here, and then we can get crew quarters up there if we need it, as well as moving the batteries around here if required. We're not going to make that waste disassembler, so it's just, I can sit there and hum and haw about it all I want, but it's just not going to happen. So not yet anyways. For now, we'll run to the edge of the system because we're sitting pretty good on fuel, and see what we can do about getting some more duranium. We're still on emergency batteries, but it's fine. Again, staying away from the reds. Just on the cusp of the green. I'll take that. Now where are we sitting? 106. What else? Good to get that up and running. Might have to move a few more things around. It's gonna leave us a space of 2, which is not exactly the best layout, but it does allow us to start focusing on getting these bioneural gel packs up and running as quick as possible. Well, the only thing that is 2 is going to be another shield generator. But with the metaphasic, it could be pretty good. Actually, and the metaphasic itself is amazing. It's 80 shield per facing with increased regeneration, so it's it blows the shield generators right out of the water. It's not even a question. It's just absolutely amazing. It's gonna be power hungry, of course, but I think we'll be fine with that. We also need to get our hull up and repaired. We have 17 cycles to get above 225. We're gonna start focusing on that. Give us the easy bit. Into the engineering office. Start focusing on that. The other 2 are currently working. We are right full on work teams. All right. 1, 2, and 2 on the hull. Not too bad. Let's see if we get some more titanium here before we run off anywhere. The additional thing we want to worry about too, science. What do we want to do about science? Well, we know we have a Borg, a little bit of information here for the neuroelectric field generator, which does increase the capacity of the sick bay by up to 20, but does lower morale by 3 per cycle. So it's kind of a catch-22. It may not have been the best thing in the world, but I'm not exactly convinced. And this might be my fault. Not exactly convinced I've been making the best life choices so far when it comes down to making friends and meeting people. Yeah, so that's the thing. Crew, maybe we will actually still focus on engineering here for a little bit, because we are sitting pretty darn good. Warp core repair rate. You can bump up the small compartment batteries. You can also upgrade the storage, the large cargo bay. Let's go full tier and tier 5. Not quite. Not quite. It's a little expensive. But then again, too, we can start working on the crew like we talked about in the last couple episodes. That'll unlock officers' quarters, emergency quarters level 2, observation lounge, delicious meals. Again, no food rations. Additionally, increase morale by 3 per cycle, which would probably be all right. And we can start working on sick bay general. Yeah, probably not a bad idea. Let's get that research going. We're a little bit on the crew, and then once that's done, we'll focus on getting life support here online. Get these 2 decks, or this deck, I guess, cleared out. Give us some more space, and then we'll do some more shuffling around. We'll get it figured. Again, away from the red, please. Pull up on titanium. I'll take that. We can grab a little bit more science. That'll also be not too bad. Could increase the crew. It'd be a little more of a strain on the resources, but it's also not a bad thing. 6 more crew, 5 are unhoused. All right. And now we can start worrying about what we're going to be doing with this. Shield generator and battery down here. Put another crew quarter up there. And that'll lock everything in place on this side. Another 3 battery compartments. Again, we're going to keep them as we do need the battery storage. For now, they're all right. But it does give us additional crew to run the biolab and the metaphasic shield room at the same time. Do we need more duranium? We do. Ooh, chance of dilithium? I'll take it. Oh god, into the red, into the orange, and there we go. Hull taking a hit. Right when we can't really afford it to. Gonna get this above 50% in 11 cycles. Still possible. Let's see if we can get some more fuel. Into the green, full tanks. Thank you very much. Do appreciate that. Long loop. Grab food from the space station, come back around, and move on to the next sector. We're sticking around as long as we can until the morale penalties get too much. This is pretty much what we're going for. All right, now that's a little bit more of a drain on the batteries. Still 74 cycles before we run out of charge. Not bad. But we will get this moved. Perfect. And once that's done, we'll get that battery moved and get those cabins set up. And that's a combat room complete. Metaphasic shield room online. Our shields are now amazing. We just build a new battery first. We can. I'll dismantle that 1 second. All right, what do we got for food? No red, please. Food's topped up. Crew tier 2. Finally research. So let's get delicious meals online. Yeah, over half tank. I'll take it. How about the trading station? What have we got? Promise fulfilled for hull integrity. Thank you. Fill the tanks right up. Grade 1 bioneural for 75 duranium. I mean, it helps us right now. Worth the trade-off? Let's have a look. Research currently ongoing. But I want to know... I think it's under science. Yeah, biolab level 2. Might also be something to worry about. Science lab and biolab. If I cancel this, you get my science back? I do. Their science lab's making way more science. As for the bioneural, we are definitely trading that. Short-term gain, I know. Both of these are red. Could attempt to stabilize the station, prevent it from crashing, or lock onto the life signs and beam them aboard. Let's attempt to stabilize the station. On the red. Oh, God. Ooh, that was close. Okay, I think we got plenty of crew. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually more than what I would probably routinely think we need. Last chance at fuel before we head on to the next sector. Shield generator online. Broken promise, that's okay. I'm gonna give it a minute here for another battery compartment to kick on. Or else we're gonna lose power. Alright, let's use the scanner and see what we can find. 667. Yeah, it's over 3/4 a tank. I'll take that. Morale penalties, not that bad. Still good for power, still good for fuel. Uranium, still good. And this sector is pretty much untouched. Right. What do we want? We're gonna swing to the shipwreck first, please. Battery compartment online. Dismantle that. And I think for now, we can probably get the third crew. Assigned to hull repair. Just to get this patched up as quick as possible. Battery compartment gone. Let's get our crew quarters set up. And again, staying away from the red. Gonna be my mantra moving forward, I think. Oh, it's trying to intimidate the Kazon then. There's red there. Yeah, it worked. Another bonus to morale, and we're right full on titanium. All things considered, what are we looking at here now? Science is almost up. Ship. 5 cycles for crew quarters. Those are gel packs coming. 1 cycle remaining for that one. And 6 for that one. And we need 7 for this life support system. So what am I planning on putting in over here? I'm not exactly 100% sure. Obviously, the waste recycler does need to go somewhere, because it's going to be very important to have. At least slow down the burn of duranium, if nothing else, at least for balancing out the biolab use. Maybe some more cargo holds? Entirely possible. We got We have 2 decks left on Voyager to get back in line, and we can actually probably even switch the shuttle bay online. Get a shuttle built. Yeah, it's not going to hurt us too bad. 30 cycles for power. Again, intimidate the Kazon. Because we've had just about enough of them. Science Labs level 2. Perfect. Captain just been hailed by the ambassador of a species called the Erythian. The homeworld was hit by a series of severe ion storms. Infrastructure is crippled, and they are urgently asking for donations to assist the injured and begin reconstruction. What is our response? We could give them food. I know there's food in this system. We have nothing to spare at the moment. Sorry, bud. Yeah, it was never gonna last. We grab more people. We hit this food location, maybe that one, and then kind of mosey on. Give us standard mining resources, please. Not a whole lot of that. Three quarters online. Perfect. You get rid of that morale penalty. What do we got for trade missions? I am turning down titanium. I need upgrades for my cargo bays, I think. Did I not? Yeah, increase the side points production per cycle from 1 to 2. Hi. Why is this not up? Oh, I need to upgrade. I need the upgrades. That's all right. Nothing's ever free. Come on, soul. Civilian transport has been ambushed by small Kazon patrol, and crew's been taken hostage. Message promises their expertise if we can rescue them. Can we pay fuel and get away with it? Barely. Kazon left with the captains. Okay, that didn't work. I tried. Don't like air being red on the board. Okay, we got bioneural gel packs now. That's too much fuel, isn't it? Yep, overfueled. Give us upgrade. Next bio is up to 12. That's 63 science. Need 100. New shuttle constructed. Perfect. Food's all full. Check out this Class M. Alright, science boost. I'll take that. A little bit more of a power draw. We are kind of sitting a little bit lower on our batteries. Bump it up to tier 4. Get those batteries charged up. Shuttle bays up. Build another class 2. Yeah. And the phase cannot actually have heroes on them. But that's okay. Hull's fully repaired. I'll take that. Well, the only real draw on uranium is just the biolabs. Identified a lush plant teeming with life and rich in untapped mineral deposits. But it's quite volatile, so let's focus on the uranium. 100 bonus? I'll take that. Shipwreck, what do you got? More potential uranium. All things said and done, outside of the nebula, I don't think there's much else here that really piques our interest. Aside from maybe this. Maybe grab more people. Because people are very important. We do need them to run all of our stuff. What's that trade offer? Again, turning down titanium. Oof. $5 dilithium to buy their freedom. Eight crew joined. Some of them are hurt. We need more quarters. That's okay. Still positive morale. Two gel packs up. Grab some more people. And then run with the penalties for a little while. We could. Oh, ambush. That's all right. Let's test out these new shields of ours, shall we? Let's get Tuvix back in here.
What are your orders, Captain?
Probably should have kept Kim. That's all right.
Moving to attack the port
Weapons
side,
online. That's a nice little buffer there for the shields.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
And regen rate is pretty good. Like, really good. I like that.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
And they drop a little bit. We'll just get the good doctor on it. Run everything right through the roof. Take out the warp core, please.
The front, Captain.
Ah, he's out of here. Perfect, I'll take that. Alright. Grab people at this planet and move on. We will invite them to join the crew. Whole lot of 5. That's okay, morale's still up. On to the next sector, ladies and gentlemen. And this is where we get our teeth kicked in by the Borg.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. All right, log's gotta be quick. There's a party in the mess hall and I am not missing out on that cake. Hazon Space is behind us. Seska and Kulla, finished. They were quite the villainous duo, I'll give them that. Kulla, the chaotic brute, Voyager's sworn enemy, constantly trying to conquer our ship with his army of mindless minions. And Seska, the manipulative femme fatale, the one truly in charge, pulling the strings in the background like a spider. Hang on, I've got it. After the party, I have to jot down some notes for my holonovel. Supplemental 1. Ever heard of a mobile emitter? Probably not. We acquired schematics for this 29th century tech that lets you power a hologram anywhere. Finally, we can drag our beloved EMH out of sickbay and onto away missions. Naturally, the party poopers down in engineering are saying the thing won't be cleared for research until their mandatory security check is done. Where's the leap of faith in completely unknown technology from the future, guys? Supplemental 2. We have lost contact with the probe we sent ahead into Borg space. Not exactly what you want to hear with your first cup of coffee. The captain and commander are focused on scarce food sources in Borg space and careful preparation, but we're talking about the Borg Collective here, the greatest known existential threat to the Federation. Food sources? I'm worried about assimilation.
This is fair, but food is going to be a little bit scarce, I guess. This is the last image transmitted by the probe before it went dark. Don't be a cube. The last images transmitted from Voyager's probe reveal a chilling sight, the inside of a Borg cube. The crew stares in disbelief, realizing the danger that awaits ahead. This is it, Captain. Borg space. What about the probe's astrometric data? Picked up a narrow corridor of space devoid of Borg activity. We've nicknamed it the Northwest Passage. We need safeguards against assimilation. Doctor? I could bore you with the nuances, but I know you want to get to the point. I need Borg nanoprobes. Some things even my brilliance can't replicate. Yet. A derelict Borg vessel would be the safest bet. We'll consider it if the opportunity arises. Redouble your efforts. This has top priority. Now, if that's all, Captain, long-range sensors are picking up transwarp signatures. Closing in. Red alert. Details, Ensign. Borg. Yeah, 5. 15 Borg vessels. Shield to the maximum. Stand by all weapons. Well, I think we're in trouble. They scanned us and left. They exhibited no apparent interest in us. Ensign Kim maintained a long-range sensor lock on that Borg armada. Captain the Borg, I don't understand. Their power signatures are disappearing. They're dead in the water. Were they destroyed? I think so, Captain? Something out there is even more dangerous than the Borg. It wouldn't hurt to be on its friendly side. Helm, take us there. Homesickness settles deeper with every light year we cross, so our morale penalty is now at 20 per cycle. Which puts us at neutral, all things considered. Oof. Okay, what's in the sector? That's a lot of places in the sector. That does not bode well. And yep, certainly no food here. Oof. So, problem. Definite problem. Yikes. Biolab research up. Ooh, this is gonna get dicey. Let's head into the debris cloud. You will leave System 0 behind. Hold up. Captain, with the Borg out there, I feel like my career might come to an abrupt end. Do you think I could be promoted before we're all assimilated? For the official record? Anson, need to focus on your or your next rank won't be lieutenant, it'll be drone. I Understood, Captain. I'll go to my station and try to avoid any unasked for upgrades. Yeah. Yikes. Poor Kim. He'll forever be a lieutenant. Alright, so this is apparently going to dip us somewhere. Do I check out everything else first? Like maybe here. Yeah, we need to upgrade stellar cartography in order to actually have a look at anything else. Trying to find something that might have a food planet on it or something. Like this. Cannot get there. Okay, well, yes, we have no choice. Let us carry on then. No way. A pale green debris field of shattered Borg cubes and drone corpses. Who or what is capable of such an act? I'm picking up a few erratic life signs, Captain. We might have just found our ticket through Borg space. An ally. We're gonna curb the optimism here. The jury's still out on that one, Ensign. Scan the vicinity for other vessels. I'm picking up bio readings. They're coming from the outer hull of a Borg cube? Magnify. The hull of a Borg cube is covered in an unsettling organic mass. Is it friend or foe? Oh, here comes fluidic space. It's definitely organic, but our sensors can't penetrate its surface. A space-dwelling organism? A biological weapon? Yeah, let's try and get a hold of it with the tractor beam. No effect. Try to contact it. No response. Whatever that thing is, it's impervious to our technology. Is there still an atmosphere inside the cube? Affirmative, together with a number of erratic Borg life signs. Assemble an away team, top priority. Extract nanoprobes for the doctor and get a short-range scan of that biomass. Oh, we're going to Borg space. What do we need? We'll grab Tuvix. We'll grab Balana. And actually, you know what? Is it gonna be Kim? No. We need a good doctor. Let's roll this, see what happens. Hundreds of dead drones, Captain. A few survivors, but they're harmless. How do we proceed with nanoprobe extraction? We can incapacitate one of the drones? Now we'll extract nanoprobes from dead Borg. Hey, critical success. The team takes care not to trigger the nanoprobe's self-destruct command. They collect a considerable amount of nanoprobes. Captain, most of the corridors leading to biotic mass are blocked by debris. We could access the structure of the cube to find a path. Another critical. I'm getting a little worried. Team analyzes the structure and calculates the safest path. They avoid harm and safely reach the biotic mass. It's blocked by 2 drones, however. Therefore, we shall... Quick-witted would have been good. Instead, it's Tuvix to the rescue. Team rushes the drones and overwhelms them. Thanks to their surprise tactics, the team continues on unharmed. Captain, we found the organic structure. Tricorder scans suggest it's hollow, but we can't tell anything else. That is going to be our best bet. Oh, God. I was going to say, it's going to be our one fail. Right when food was involved. Team forcefully opens the biomass. The inside is unpleasant and strange, and their scans indicate it is an unknown alien spaceship. Why are we getting food off of that? Now I'm legitimately worried. More so that our science is fatigued. How could such a small ship cause so much damage? The Borg must have more data on these aliens, but how do we acquire it? Again, best chance. Doctor's going to be incredibly fatigued. But we passed. Using targeted phaser fire, the team carefully cuts a node out of the wall. Borg battle logs must be on it. Wait, noise is coming closer. Whatever it is, it sounds angry. Orders? That is a big, big fail chance. Not as big as that one. Dang it. This is where someone dies. Or not. Team backs away, phasers ready. A massive creature appears, charging at them. It strikes, splashing acidic goo all over them as they beam back to Voyager. Species 8472. Captain, this bioship is powering up, like it's charging some kind of weapon. We out. Get us out of here, maximum warp. Direct hit from the bioship, Captain. Shields are gone. Firepower completely outmatches us. Tom, get us out of here now. Jumping into warp. Can we outrun it? It's not pursuing, Captain. That was close. Too close. Helm, let's put some distance between us and them. We got a comms request. Scorpion. I've analyzed the creature's residue on the uniforms. The results are concerning, to say the least. It is composed of alien cells with a rather voracious appetite for organic matter. To put it bluntly, it's a bioweapon that devours its victims. Can we fight it? I'm afraid we can only avoid it. My attempts to heal infected test tissue have so far proved ineffective. Any approach I've tried, chemical, biological, and technological, they're instantly rejected and destroyed by the cells. So that's why the Borg can't assimilate them. Resistance, in this case, is far from futile. Nevertheless, I believe an army of Borg nanoprobes might do the trick. At first, they were no match for the alien cells, but I've reprogrammed them to remain undetected and target and eradicate the infection. Unfortunately, I'm only in the prototype stage. Let's think about the technical possibilities, please. Captain, your enthusiasm is unexpected, but valid. Maybe the reprogrammed probes could be useful against the bioships we encountered. In any case, I'll need to produce more nanoprobes if you intend to face these creatures in the future. Start right away, Doctor. Borg space is dangerous enough without the added threat of biological warfare. We need to be prepared. Janeway to engineering. Any update on the Borg logs? It's coming along nicely, Captain. We'll have them cracked in no time. Lieutenant, I expect a full analysis of that data as soon as possible. We need to understand what we're dealing with. Captain, I additionally require Borg biosamples to perfect the adaptive reprogramming of the nanoprobes. 6 should suffice. I recommend we collect them from dead drones in debris fields. And that's holometer unlocked and Borg nanites unlocked. Nice. Doctor's finally going to be able to go on away missions. Only a little bit late. We need up to 6. Okay. And that's taking a bit. That's okay. We'll start working on what we can. Tangled junkyard out there. Better use scanners to sort this mess out. Woof. What are these chances? I think we need to start doing some upgrades. See if we can find them with scanners. That's a fail. 1 sample secured, Captain. Dilithium. Uranium. Titanium. Fuel. That's a Borg probe. Not too sure if I want to tangle with that just yet. We're good on fuel. Power's almost up. We can almost switch this back over to battery. We are actually really good on supplies, and it bugs me. Mainly because I don't have any more space to build any more biolabs to kind of speed run this. It makes sense. Max capacity 35. Build them when you can, and when you can't, shut them down. But I need that deck opened up before I get rid of these batteries. Ideally, I get another large battery compartment in here too. Don't have an upgrade there. Yeah, we don't really have a whole lot of any upgrades, actually, do we? Tractor beam again is the best bet. Minor hull damage, but one sample secured. We gotta get a success here sometime. Drone parts galore. Well, beam them on board. That's another failure. How many got? 3? Oh my god. That's additional, extra terrible. I recommend transporter recovery. Come on, Bubby. Another hit. And only have one sample spot remaining. Come on, research. Wrap it up. All right, biolab level 2. Borg nanites. We need that up and running. Also need to have a look at the damaged Borg logs. And this is the lowest ever. Again, try with the tractor beam. Another failure. One sample secured. We gotta move on. On the bright side, it might actually be better. Well, before we leave, I'll grab a few things. Build the tanks, grab some duranium. Oh, that's red. I don't want to play that game. Titanium, duranium. All right, logs are done. One more swing at some duranium if we can. Yeah, no red, please. Oh, that was close. And the lithium. You know what? I actually have to take that because I don't know where there's going to be any more food. We're going to risk it. 8 dilithium chunks. I'll take that. Meanwhile, the batteries are full. Drop a core down a tier. Save a little bit on fuel. Let's see if we can get our last one. Nanites researched. So we can actually start making them in the laboratories if we want. Ideally, we get the gel packs up and running first. And get this deck unlocked. Field density obstructs visuals. There's a high risk of collision. Recommend sensor targeting prior to approach. You're the pilot, Paris. Minor hull damage again, but we got it. And we have ourselves a new system to have a look around in. While we try and build our gel packs. Yeah, they weren't joking. There is no food. Yeah, decent chance of everything else, though. Risk flying into the atmosphere a little bit. I'll take it. 3/4 tank. And 5 gel packs on board. Out of food. Mess hall will now switch to emergency rations. Why are we out of food? Still have 388. Why did that switch? That was weird. That was very weird. Biolab. 11 cycles remaining on that one. That's 16. 11 more turns. We are actually going to have to switch over. Give me premium. As for science, delicious meal sounds like a wonderful thing to start researching. Because we got plenty of science on board now, baby. All the science points. Actually, with that said, that's blocked. Blocked, 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 and blocked. Really? All right, more fuel it is. There we go. Full back up again. Research is almost done. Delicious meals online. Engineering. Or science. Which one is it? Mobile emitter. You get that up and running if we want, but there's a specific thing I'm looking for. Observation lounge. No. Is it in engineering? That one right there. Let's get that online, shall we? If we can increase our ability to go ahead and increase our food production, that'd be great. We'll get the seeds, and then we'll see what we can do about getting biolab. Not the biolab, the hydroponics upgraded again. What do we need? Hydroponics level 3 is this one. The large hydroponics bay level 2 is level 5. And that's going to be a little expensive. But I think we could actually slam it out pretty quick. Not in a manner where it's going to be effective for literally anything at the moment. Hmm. 19 crew got injured. Awesome. Again, another scrap. Go figure. You guys really need to stop doing that. I know we're stuck on a starship. There's not really a whole lot to do, but come on. Battery depleted. All right. Core back up. Get everything back online. What else turned off? And that was it. You know what? Shuttle bay isn't really doing anything. We're just gonna turn it off, save a little bit of power. What else turned off? I'm not really seeing anything else turned off. But I do need my duranium now. We got nothing. I am going to wind up getting very upset here, aren't I? Probably. Sensor array or field studies? Give me sick bay level 2. Ah, Borg probe. Give me what do I want. Give Paris.
What are your orders, Captain?
150. All right. First, a little bit of a challenge. Let's find out. How do we do?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
We'll offset that if you don't mind. Shields are doing all right.
Ability ready, Captain.
Weapons are down. Well, one set of weapons are down.
Ability ready, Captain.
Give me the core. This is not bad, but I also don't fully want to be doing this all the time.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
If you believe that. Repair. I'm going for my engines. Nay, nay, not today.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
I'm also realizing that we are woefully...
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Woefully under-equipped to start dealing damage to these Borg probes. Alright, weapons offline.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Actually, you know what? Give me their engines.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
No escape for you.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
There we go. Probe down. Again, please. I don't have the room for everything, but I do need that. I get that online. Now I just need to find more uranium. Biolab, we're okay. Not really a whole lot of uranium in this system, is there? Sick bay level 2's done. 4 cycles before that deck comes online. Research. That is pretty big. What were we looking for? Dynamic storage. Reduce energy costs? Sure. Speaking of, batteries are not quite fully charged, but we're working on it. No available work team. We got teams working on the hull, don't we? Let's get them all off that. Clear this entire deck. And 3 crew severely injured, 4 crew injured. For 24 uranium, that probably wasn't worth it. We're full of food. So that's a thing. Bring that back down, save a little bit of fuel. Battery's not quite fully charged. We'll grab this, and then we'll grab the last 2 fuel locations. Okay, maybe not. We're gonna grab this room. That should get us most of what we need. Get that cleared. Then we get a large battery compartment over here. And figure out what we're going to do with these. Again, clear those out. Probably going to get another crew compartment over here. Just to make sure everyone's got a room. To live under the holodeck. I don't know about that one. Doesn't exactly sing to me as a good potential. All right, fuel. What do you need for an upgrade? I can't actually get this going. Dynamic storage is done. Large cargo bay level 2, please. All right, not bad, not bad. I really need to keep an eye on how quick we restore our food supplies when I switch to energy. Or replicators, sorry. Because that was quick. Removing one of these batteries is going to be a little bit of a thing right now. Warp core drop down. 27 cycles. And if we're lucky, just a little bit more. A little hull damage on that one. All right. Back to the other sector. Let's get the battery online. I'm missing 120 titanium. I'm at 44. We can dismantle these. Two quarters online. Not a big drop in our battery power, and that's okay. I'll take that. Dismantle the other one. Sick bays online. Battery compartment done. All right, now their officer's quarter lined up. Let's grab the titanium in this system here. We also probably need this switched over to that. That's 6 turns remaining for that one. How about this one? Switch that one over. That does require titanium. That's all right. Just need 120. And hold off on that. Yeah, get observation lounge up. Cheap, easy, and away you go. All right, titanium online. Let's get that battery. All right, fine. I guess we're gonna grab some more uranium here. Yikes. Yikes. No, actually, let's not do that. Crew quarters is online. These are going to be pretty close behind each other, aren't they? Great offer. Grab the additional food. 8 lithium for 800 food. No. Just missed that. Ruin rooms are ready. Battery online, please. And we gotta switch this back up to tier 4. Start charging those batteries again. All right. And we got more science points. I'll take that. Come on, Borg Nanite. Just waiting on you. Could build more cargo space. Potentially. What are we looking at for an upgrade for you? 75 titanium. That's an additional 1500 deuterium on there. I should, technically speaking, actually set one up for food. And that way I can just turn these off and just get a great big stack going. Nine cycles before we get a nanite. So far, so good. Observation lounge researched. Sensor array level 2 is probably not a bad idea. Mobile emitter, here we go. Get that going, please. Well, I'm going to say you're going to dive into the red right at the last second, aren't you? And it tried. It tried. But it was not quick enough. Additional 50 to 75, not really overly worth it, that's, I guess. What I need to do is get this online and get a bunch of cargo bays in this forward section. But of course, with the space not being used anymore, we probably even reposition a few things inside Voyager. That looks like our nanite is done. What can I do? I can move the engineering office down here, and then get the waste disposal facility here. There's a move biolab. This one just finished. It's gonna wind up taking up some materials here. We're probably better off moving the engineering office. Move that. Switch this back over to neural gel packs for now. And yeah, move that. As soon as we get the bioneural gel packs, we'll put the waste disposal facility in. That should offset the geranium burn. And we'll call that good. So, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, by all means, please don't forget to do all the YouTube things. Everything is very, very important in beating the algorithm, and it's greatly appreciated. Can't say that enough. In the meantime, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.